Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar, so sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course you guys already know, I always do greatly appreciate that. Now, overall, price action across the board for a lot of altcoins, just kind of sitting stable for the most part. Hedera is up still about 3%, almost up 19% on the 7-day span. Trading volume is still up. You guys do see us coming down, catching some nice liquidity before we do kind of push up a little bit more. Very good in terms of price action, kind of holding the stability part of the 25 cents. Watching Bitcoin closely, I will be doing a market update later on today. But ultimately, I do think that this market is more than ready for that nice major breakout event. I told you guys about the altcoin market. The total 2 is battling some resistance, but for the most part, things are looking very good. I am watching, Ethereum to see if Ethereum could actually officially break out. We know Ethereum is at multi-year resistance levels as well. So that's going to be the major, coin flip to really kind of push this market into a nice bullish pattern. But on the 24-hour span, you guys do see, altcoins doing massive moves. We're seeing a lot of, altcoin rotations into other assets. We have been seeing, a few along the boards doing very good price action moves on the 7-day span, up almost like 100% on the top 3. It's pretty insane, to be honest with you guys, but, this is exactly what happens. I mean, even this, coin, I never even heard of it, GMT. If you guys are in it, congratulations. But look at the trading volume. I mean, like, trading volume is absolutely massive right now along the boards. But you guys do see this asset doing like a massive run from the beginning of this month at like around 13, almost 14 cents, all the way to like $2 plus. I mean, I wouldn't get into this asset. I think that the circulating supply and stuff like that is rough. But hey, we are still seeing massive altcoin rotations. But today we're going to be talking about a few things that are pretty exciting. So first off, I want to start with this tweet from Max Walker Williams. I don't do price predictions, but if Hedera Hashgraph keeps going the way it's going, it could be worth at least half of what Apple is today, $1 trillion. That would mean a Hbar would be $20 per. If you hold 5,000 at today's price, that would be circa $416,000. And, honestly, when we're talking about Hedera, it really is going to surprise a lot of people. I think that this is going to be a major shocker for a lot of individuals that are holding crypto, in crypto, supporting crypto. And we also see Reveal Technology mentioning, Reveal is tremendously excited to partner with Hedera. Hbar will blow people's minds this year. Honestly, if you guys don't know who Reveal Technology is, I talked about them, earlier this year. It was like, it was going back a while ago, but Reveal Technology selected Hedera Hashgraph as network protocol. They're basically utilizing this technology to really kind of, build out some strong things. We do see, Reveal Technology has selected Hedera Hashgraph as their network protocol. This is due to the many advantages of the network. These advantages include fast transactions, open source, and sustainability. And honestly, Reveal is doing some pretty interesting things within the, copyright area. I think that Reveal is a very strong company. I actually have them open up over here. So be authentic. The world loves, an original. This is digital copyright protection and anti-counterfeit technology. Protects artists, creators, and owners of intellectual property across the digital spectrum and into the physical world. So, I really think that this is great for NFTs and stuff like that. I mean, we do see, protect, authenticate, and verify beyond the blockchain, stuff like that. So very incredible use case, authenticate and interact with digital assets and NFTs in the physical world as well. So this is really going to give those, individuals that hold NFTs that certification and, authentication as, we do march forward on into a Web3 driven digital world. So I think that this is such a huge use case as well. We do see, the roadmap. We see launch pads February and March. We even see April, and there's a lot of things happening here. So, pay attention to some of these projects building on Hedera. I'm very, very excited for this. And of course, you guys do see investment partners, strategic partners as well. So, also Metaverse, by the way, we're going to be addressing the Metaverse in this video, hopefully, if I do have time. But let's move forward and let's talk about some things. So, first off, shout out to Sivo Parabolic Hbar. We do see Hbar now ranked number 4 by Blockonomy. Starting to, get the crypto recognition it deserves. Hbar is below Link, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and above many other cryptocurrencies like DOT, Luna, and Energy Web Token. Guys, I really do think that Hedera is getting a major spotlight. We are moving up in the ranks in terms of recognition. Activity chart as well, like 60,639 events. That's pretty significant in 1 year. I know that that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is in terms of blockonomy. And then we do see the score here, 88% outstanding. You guys can see the marketing and PR and stuff like that. Now, I honestly would say that the marketing and PR is a little bit 3-star, just saying, but hey, it is what it is. But honestly, Hedera has been killing the game lately, and when we are talking about some of their major, announcements lately, more so the not NFT, the DeFi stuff. I covered it. I think that that is so insane. Like, you guys have to realize that all of these funds that they have are going to good use, and they are really building out this massive ecosystem that will push it up in value to like a $500 billion market cap. And I really do believe that this is the future on where we are headed. Also, we've seen Hashpack update us with some extremely bullish statistics. Since launching in October 2021, over 35,000 new accounts have been created with Hashpack, 25,000 of those in March alone. Thank you to the Hedera community. We are determined to continue to pave the way forward and be leaders in the ecosystem. 25,000 new accounts in just March alone, guys. That is extremely bullish. Look at this chart. I mean, this is insane. So it really kind of shows you that there's a lot of demand on the Hedera network. I know when we talk about, demand and stuff like that, yes, Hedera has been absolutely killing it, but I want you guys to understand that when we are talking about Hedera's price action compared to what it's doing, I'm telling you guys, I have seen this before so many times in this market where we see such bullish news, massive adoption, people utilizing these, major dApps that are built on these networks before it really explodes in value. I will say that we are very, very close. We also see Stater Hedera. Now, they did push their beta. I believe that I could actually sign in and do their beta. I will most likely do that very soon when I get the chance. But we do see the launch date is around the corner. Be a part of the exclusive alpha group for updates. Join the notifications list to be there. And I'm actually very excited for this. I think that this is such a pinnacle for us to get into the, retail adoption space. We see that Stater has $850 million plus in total value locked. We know Luna staked is $8.5 million. I mean, they have a lot of stakers and stuff like that. I think that when we are talking about the demand behind Stater, it's massive. And I really do think that we are going to see a lot of retail demand for Hedera. And we do see this, you should, have some Hbar. Should you HODL? Should you stake? Why not both? So this is very cool. I think that when we are talking about Hedera, I think that we are going to see a lot of retail demand shifted this space or shifted this way. Now, let's talk about some exciting things. So, honestly, I want you guys to know that when we are talking about the next big thing coming to Hedera, it is not staking. It is not, Hashpack wallets, massive, statistics. It's not, this or that. It is this. Okay? I am looking forward to seeing the massive transactions per second on the mainnet. We've seen 7,000, upwards of 15,000 transactions per second being pushed on the testnet. Right now, we are doing 14 transactions per second on the mainnet. This is an older screenshot, but it still, holds true to this day. When the scale hits the mainnet, many jaws will drop. When Hedera starts doing 1 billion transactions a day, it will be game over for any blockchain competitor. It's coming very soon. Now, I want to address this and I want to talk about it. So, when we are talking about a lot of things going live in the future, we're talking about like this year. They're going to push the demand of the mainnet astronomically. When we do see, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 5,000, all the way up to 10,000 transactions per second being utilized on the mainnet, I want you all to prepare. That is when jaws will drop. We talk about step function, we talk about this, we talk about that. A lot of people don't understand that transactions per second on the mainnet will push the value of Hbar significantly as well. Similar to, Overledger with QNT, as the demand for the network continues to grow and grow and grow, the demand for the token as the power source of the network continues to grow as well, because it is utilized on every transaction. So the demand and value that Hbar will unlock at these transactions per second is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. And things are rapidly evolving, and things are rapidly shifting and moving forward within the network. Like I said, the demand is there. Hedera is absolutely killing the game. I mean, Hashpack's been doing a very very good job. Hedera themselves, with DeFi and stuff like that on its way, like, it is getting so extremely bullish out there. I really want everyone to really kind of see what they are doing. I mean, like, they also have this $100 million sustainable impact fund. Like, they are moving massive numbers. They are, doing incredible things. And I'm so excited for a lot of these other use cases to go live. Like MikoMe just, launched this new use case, and we're seeing more and more use cases and, things being built on, of course, the network. And I think that this is something that everyone should be paying attention to. Everyone gets stuck in the idea of, like, paying attention to the chart and the price and stuff like that. And, like, don't get me wrong, trust me, guys, I also look at things like that as well. But you really need to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is what is being built on the network. Like, I have broken down statistical, information on stable coins and CBDCs and things like that that will be utilized, or I should say being utilized by, massive numbers, that is, utilizing Hedera as a network source to, utilize these massive, efficiencies that Hedera does boast. So when we are talking about the future of Hedera, going back to the first tweet, Max Walker Williams is really not far off at all in terms of these market valuations. In fact, I think that he's being a little bit conservative when we are talking about the future prices of Hedera. I really do think that we could hit $50 to $100 per Hbar by around the 2030 timeframe, maybe even sooner. It all depends on how much demand there is for the network. A lot of people compare this to Ethereum. When Ethereum hit $500 billion in market cap, everyone was going crazy. Bitcoin hit 1 million, or $1 trillion in market cap. People are saying $1 million per Bitcoin by 2030. Like, the future of this space is going to be astronomically bullish. And, when we are talking about utility gems that are doing incredibly well for themselves, that are really kind of, moving forward in terms of the developmental phase, bringing on more and more names, building out the ecosystem, having these massive funds that are focused on major areas like DeFi and stuff like that, like, that is extremely bullish. And, the Hbar Foundation is really putting a spotlight on this to really build out some major, things. I'm very excited for DeFi to launch on Hedera. This is so extremely big for us. And, there are so many big things coming to the ecosystem, but, I really do think that that major step function, that major pinnacle in terms of the transactions per second volume and value, is going to drive Hedera as an investment vehicle to the, beautiful lands of, guess what? Generational wealth. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.